What's up, guys? It's Greg. I'm back with another legendary DXP campaign strategy video. Today we are looking at level 3-4. Once again, we are taking on Darissa, the Dispossessed, and we must defeat her 4 times. Again, her Master Strike is each player with exactly 6 cards in their hand reveals a magic hero or puts 2 cards from their hands onto their draw decks. The scheme that we're going against today is the Dead Shall Rise. There are 5 twists, and the twist counter starts at 3. So if we were playing the physical game, we would just put 3 additional scheme twists next to the scheme. But we're playing the digital game, so just remember the counter starts at 3, and there are 5 more in the deck. 18 total villagers in the villain deck, and the special rules are that villagers in the villain deck are considered undead villains with attack equal to the twist counter. And with each twist, the counter advances. Evil wins if 5 undead escape. Today we are playing with, or I should say, on this level we are playing with Arcillo, the Noble-Hearted, Lord Cedric of the Citadel, and Steel Vara the Light. Well, if you're thinking that we saw this before, we sure did. I actually prefer this scheme to Apex of Power, which we saw in 3-1. You know, it's just so cool. It's so thematic, and I love it. I think it's real fun. You know, it doesn't feel as much of that style where it's a race against time. Of course, every scenario, every game is going to be a race against time, but it doesn't have the same feel. There doesn't have that same sense of foreboding from that perspective. I mean, you do, because you got all these undead crawling around and you don't want them to escape. But anyways, that's enough about that. Just in case you didn't see my video on level 3-1, Steel Vara is the name of the game. So, use cards like Consequence and Selfless Act to get as many villagers as you can, and then spam as many copies of Growing Tide as you can get your hands on. Growing Tide is just completely broken. Aside from that, just grab yourself a couple copies of Rally on Me, and if you grab them in the first 2 to 3 rounds, then it will be worth it. Don't grab after that. You should have sufficient money after say 3 or 4 if you've been buying money up front. And of course, by money I mean recruit. Let's see what else. So yep, just grab those early on, and then from there you want to make sure that you're grabbing a bunch of magic heroes. And magic is really key here because it's the key to triggering the synergy on Selfless Act, and it also helps you dodge that Master Strike. There are a lot of victory points to be had in this game, and you should have no trouble defeating Darissa or any of the villains after a few turns, for that matter, because Growing Tide is really just that ridiculously over-the-top strong. So let's get in, let's play it, and we'll see. Well, we'll see that I'm not just completely full of it. Steel Vara is just OP. As always, guys, I hope that you guys are doing well. See, there's our first villager. You know, I love that it's got the visual distinction of the undead hero coming out of the villain deck. It's blue, so it's distinct from, they're normally kind of like an orange color palette. So I think it's really nice. So it to me it really furthers the whole thing of something's wrong here. But anyways, here's some more artwork that I like. I'm not as keen on this as some of the other pieces, but I like that there is a good deal going on. There's a lot of creepiness, but yep, once again, every single time that I am facing Darissa, I'm going to point this out because I just love that artwork so much. Okay, so again, to defeat that villager, it's 3 attack, and I don't have 3 attack. I have 4 and 2, so we're going to go ahead and grab Selfless Act. I don't want anything to happen to prevent me from being able to do that. I'm going to have to grab a few of these consequences because I need to have the skill synergy. And boy, I really jumped the gun there. I probably should have shown off what it was that I was looking at. Consequence, Stilvara the Light, skill hero, 2 attack when you play it, 3 to recruit. Skill synergy, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. If you do, rescue a villager. That's very important. A card, not a hero. So if there are wounds, we can just KO those. We can also KO these useless guys, the envoys and the guards, to make room for the good ones. And you rescue a villager, which is going to pump up Growing Tide. We also have We Happy Few here, which is a fine card. I like it in most situations, but right now I'm really trying to focus on Stilvara and as many of those cards as I can. Yeah, there's potential for this to be very helpful, but I have bigger fish to fry right now. Now let's see if I can check out my discard pile. There we go. Now we'll show it off. Selfless Act. It is a magic hero, draw a card, and the magic synergy is rescue a villager. So not only do you get a card, you can also pump up Growing Tide, and that's just going to pay tremendous dividends as you go along. So I don't have enough to do anything else, so we'll end our turn. Another villager comes out. Again, we're doing a 4 and 2, so this time I am going to buy the mare. I bought, instead of buying a mare last time, I bought I bought the Stilvara card just because I really wanted to get a jump on that magic synergy. Plus drawing a card is always an awesome thing. So, moving right along, see how we do. Oh, good amounts of recruit, not as much in the way of attack. Unfortunately, we won't be able to KO any of these villagers, which coincidentally add to Growing Tide. So let's go ahead and do this. I do need to be paying attention to what's going on up here because our loss is tied to 5 of these guys escaping. So it doesn't matter if the other villains escape, just the villagers. That's what we're worried about. So, do I hop in on a consequence at this point, or do I go for another mare? I think one more mare should do it. Maybe one more next turn, but we'll see. That'll be the bridge that I cross. Another villager, so let's go ahead and start with drawing a card and playing this. Again, 4 and 2, not anything to write home about, which says to me I do need one more mare, and then I'll start trying to get some attack. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 money. 7 money. Get that consequence train rolling. Wow, a lot of We Happy Fews. Leader of the Vanguard is great. It's a really great card. I mean, I'll pick it up. I vastly prefer this over Stilvara's People's Champion, because, I mean, you defeat a villain or a mastermind provided they are absconding with a villager. But, I mean, that's not really going to work in this particular round. So I would buy Leader of the Citadel. Go ahead and get rid of a We Happy Few. All right, not awesome that we already lost a guy. And here's Staff of Earth. Another good one for me because it's a magic hero and it's got 3 attack, which is something I'm going to need. I'm going to be running into a money crunch here, it seems, unfortunately. But that is... Oh, I'm sorry, not a money crunch. Excuse me, I meant I need to bump up my attack. And since it doesn't look like Stilvara is really going to be helping me much yet. Villain escape. That's awful. High ground. You fight this card in the forest or mountains, KO 2 of your heroes. Oh, there's our savior. There's Growing Tide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, here's how crazy things are. I don't have any villagers in my victory pile, so You get 1 attack for each villager in your victory pile. I don't have any, so it would currently be 0, and this would give me more. Plus, when am I going to get 7 again? I'll get 4 easily. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. It doesn't work with my strategies, but... Or my synergies, I should say. But, you know, how often am I going to get this opportunity? So, I'm definitely going to grab it. Power Stone Amulet, another decent one for my synergies. It's magic. 2 attack, and the synergy is off of our Orin's Wall heroes, which all of them are. So that's a good one, and I'll definitely eye that as well. Scheme Twist. We happy few. So that was actually pretty nice because it did not cause me to lose another villager. Unfortunately, that meant that these guys were all bumped up in attack. KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Thank you, I will. Let's see, what do we have here? Yep, we'll get rid of an envoy. Get rid of that envoy. Ah, that was beautiful. So now I will be able to defeat a villager, which is a good feeling. And more importantly, I'll grab the Growing Tide. Grab that villager, thank you. So now when I play it, it's worth 2 attack. Scheme Twist, not awesome. Again, that causes these guys to increase in cost. I'm going to go ahead and start, instead of going the We Happy Few like I have been, I'll go with a Rally on Me because I'm not buying Recruit anymore. There's a selfless act. That's what I like to see. Play that. Alright, didn't get anything that I really wanted. And I'm not going to be able to defeat any of these villains. I could go ahead and do High Ground, which I think is what I'm going to have to do. I don't want to wait for it because I don't want to risk losing more villagers, and that just kind of buys me a little bit more time. So, Selfless Act. Thank you. Exactly what I need. And the villager coming out, not awesome. And this is not going to be awesome either, because I only have played 1 other Orin's Wall hero. But I will be able to defeat a villager, which is much needed. Much needed. I have 5 recruit as well, so I'll go ahead and grab this Staff of Earth. Again, it goes with my synergy plan, and it's got 3 attacks, so I'm not thinking I'm going to see this happening. At least I've never seen the synergy work on this card when I'm playing single player, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. There's another consequence, and we move right on along. There's Growing Tide, and we have in our victory pile 3, so that will be worth 3 attack, and that will be a fantastic thing. Oh yeah, lots of attack this turn. Okay, now here is the gamble. Do I defeat in the Shadow of Death now, fight for each of your Orin's Wall heroes, rescue villager? Do I do that now and only increase by 2, meaning that this will be 5 attack? Or do I wait until I have a stronger hand? I think I'm going to wait for a stronger hand. I think, to me, that's what makes the most sense. I really wish that there was another one of these Selfless Acts up here. I would buy it. I only have 2 recruit. So I guess I just need to move along. Master Strike. Put 2 cards on top of your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a look at what we have here. I'm going to put both of these consequences back. That's what I'm going to do. So that will get me a nice guaranteed synergy on the next one. I could have done it now, but you know, no harm, no foul. I have 6 recruit. I think I can either... I think I need to go consequence just to try and bump up that villager pile. There's another Growing Tide. Whew. I'm going to scoop that up, and I'm going to be happy with it. Oh, awesome. So awesome. So maybe, just maybe, I'll get another magic hero. I did not. Alright. So let's go ahead and move right on along. I will get rid of a nothing from my discard pile, so I'll go ahead and get rid of this envoy. I will play this now, and I will get rid of this envoy. And then I'll play this, so I have 7 attack. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is probably okay for me to go ahead and grab this. I haven't had luck in getting the synergy with the Selfless Act yet this turn, or this game. And that's unfortunate, but sometimes that happens. So there's 4 more. And so now, when Growing Tide comes out, it's going to pack quite the punch. Speaking of which, 10. So now all I need is that, and I can defeat Darissa, and that feels good. It feels good inside, guys. It really does. So we'll go ahead and play this all out. So we have 15, so I'll be able to defeat this and a villager. Or do I want to do a goblin horde? I think actually, because I'm just that crazy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to defeat these 3 villagers. Because those are all going to make Growing Tide all the stronger. And since now I have 2 copies, and there's another Selfless Act, so things are starting to really look up for me. Really starting to look up, and that's very nice as well. Alright, so I didn't get the synergies that I was hoping for, but that's okay. I'm going to have a bunch of attack once again. So I'll go ahead and defeat Darissa and see what we've got here. You may recruit a magic or ranged hero for free. I think it makes more sense. I'd like to go for the Power Stone Amulet because it's got more attack up front, but I think this is really what I need to do because I need to get more villagers in order to get things up to bonkers level, which is what I'm hoping for. So go ahead and defeat the Goblin Horde. I will go ahead and keep things as they are there. And I will go ahead and grab another Consequence. Yeah. People's Crusader. Boy, I don't like this. I don't like this card. You know, defeat a villain or mastermind that has a villager. This is a villager, so it doesn't have one, and that's really how you're going to be facing them throughout this game. So it's not really good in this one. 7 money for 4 attack is just not very good value. So I think I'm going to be avoiding that one. Not that I really expect that I'll be getting up to the 7 recruit again, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Okay, so I'll play that first, and then I will play this so I can make it stronger next time. Play this, and then 13 attack. Beauteous. Beauteous. Again, I don't have any envoys in my discard pile, which is very frustrating, but it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab another Darissa. Go ahead and draw a card. Staff of Earth, Beauteous. And I'll go ahead and defeat her a second time. Oh, no, I got plenty of time. Let's go ahead and grab some extra victory points. That's what I'm going to do, friends. And I'm going to leave these all as they lie. I don't need any more cards. I have a pretty humming deck as it is. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome in and of itself. Now I have an envoy there. Goodbye. And we'll play these on out. 29 victory, or 29 attack is not a bad hand, friends. When you draw a new hand, 3 extra cards. Awesome. Really awesome. That is the best way that those cards could have come out, and so I'm really quite happy about that. I'm gonna just go ahead and not end it yet, even though I had plenty of victory points, because I mean, if you can see this is just plain silly. Things are silly at this game. And it's only gonna get sillier. Just watch this. There's one extra villager. Oh, what's going on there? Okay. Well, it looks like I didn't have stuff in my discard pile, and that's unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and play this one now. I will get rid of a mare. It doesn't want to show up, so play this. I'll play this. And what do we think it's going to be? What do we think it's going to be, guys? That's silly. That's real silly. Alright, well this will be some extra victory points for me. I'll go ahead and defeat him. Because really that's the name of the game right now. We're not at risk of losing for really any reason, so might as well maximize what we can do. Draw a card, doesn't help me. Go ahead and slim our deck down a little bit more. I will get rid of an envoy. Get another villager. World keeps on spinning. Oh, this one's a great one. This is going to give me a lot of victory points because I do have a good number of magic heroes. So, go ahead and do that. I should have done it the opposite way because I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Not like I really needed that anyways. I mean, when you're getting 40 attack in a turn, it's just, you know, why bother, you know? So, alright, keep on keeping on. Well, there's 3 more attack for me. KO, nothing in my discard, so I'll get rid of these mares. And play that, and I don't have anything I can KO, which is unfortunate. So go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, not gonna do it that way. That would have been dangerous. You got to pay attention when this screen comes up. You really do, because your inclination is, oh, I'll just leave it the way it is. You know, I'll just, how do I do this? Oh, yep. I have KO'd many a good hero that way just because I haven't been paying attention. So always pay attention when you get this screen. Alright, what's coming out from the villain deck now? Another villager. Go ahead and do this way, because now I'm paying attention. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I must have all of the... Yeah, I guess I've drawn all of the villagers, which is a shame. Whatever. Anything in the discard? Nothing that I want to get rid of, so I'll get rid of guard. And this scenario and these heroes are just silly. Just silly. Yeah, go ahead. 2 growing tides? Ho 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 ho! 1. A 2! KO this guard. Why not? Yeah, unfortunately I did gain all of the villagers. So I mean, yeah, I'll just do this. It doesn't make any difference for me to do that, but I'll do it anyways because now I should have only Orange Wall heroes now. Oh, need to refresh. Try this again. Alright, moving right along. So this time I am not going to defeat them. Well, maybe I will. It's worth sacrificing. Oh, good thing I didn't do it right away. Good thing I didn't do it right away. Yeah, so I might sacrifice something. I'm gonna not do that because I don't want to get rid of any of these cards, and I don't have anything to discard. So this is a finely tuned card-getting machine. So yeah, I'll do this. Oh, I did have some cards in my draw deck. So yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. I'll get rid of a consequence. I'll keep that Growing Tide. All in the name of a victory point. So yeah, at this point it's just silly on easy mode. It's not anything we need to be worried too much about. And there's our Staff of Earth. So I think that means, do we have anything in our deck? We have 10 more cards. So I was just trying to get a sense of how many extra victory points I'm going to be getting because of the villain, but I don't think I'm going to be getting any extra. I will not KO. I will not KO. I will get ridiculous victory points, or ridiculous attack points. 82. Alright, I think that is my personal best for attack in a single turn. So, we still have a bunch of scheme twists in here. But luckily, I'll be able to, you know, I won't have to worry because the scheme twist is just that the counter advances, and that's not going to bother me. So we'll just go ahead and make sure that we get everything from the villain deck before we go ahead and defeat the rest of that last time. Done. Growing Tide, and 81. Oh, I probably could stand to end it right now, but I just want to see how high this can go for me. Blood Stallion. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Each card, choose to KO it or put it back. The unfortunate thing is I'm kind of leaving victory points on the table because there are more magic heroes in here. I got sidetracked. Just focus on what you're doing, Greg. Focus on what you're doing. Playing your whole deck each turn? Yeah, pretty close to it. Pretty close to it. Not completely, though, and that's okay. Defeat you. Gonna go ahead and put it back. That's another... I almost clicked on the KO because I wasn't really paying attention. So yeah, I can tell you, this just has such incredible potential. Yeah, there's 2 magic heroes that I can't buy because I got rid of all my buying potential, and you know that's too bad. Oh well. I've maximized what I could do. I think. But, you know, whatever. 83. Even better. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, okay. So again, there are 5 twists, and this starts at 6. So there are 2 more scheme twists in here. So I want to be paying attention to that. Hopefully, I mean, once I see that we're down to the last couple of cards in here, I'll just figure out, where are the scheme twists, because I don't need to drag it on any further after that. Let's go ahead and continue down the path of righteousness and ridiculous attack values. Get another one there. Get another one there. Yeah, we're gonna be well over the gelding's threshold, which is gonna be nice. Ah, there we go. There's the money right there. That's the money right there. That's what I'm glad to be seeing. Ooh, this is gonna be ridiculous numbers. This is... Oh, okay, 82 again. Alright. So, keeping on. Where are those scheme twists? So 2 of the next 3 cards are scheme twists. Start that, play these out. 88. Beautiful. There's a steam twist. We'll get rid of Rally on Me. Oh, another magic hero. I just left him on the table. That would have been a lot of extra victory points for me. And that's okay. So learn from my failure. I'm going to be saying that a lot as I continue to make these videos because I fail left and right due to silly things. Just not paying attention to them. Alright, next card is a villain. Next card is a villain or a henchman, one of those two. Alright, so I'll play these, get them out of my hand, and then hit the play button. And we'll take this home. So I'm at 65, so I got that 4th star already. And now let's finish this off. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. For each card you choose KO or put it back. Alright. Well, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. Alright, so go ahead and play all these consequences. And then hit the play button. Not gonna do that. Alright, well, there you have it, guys. There you have it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that back. Go ahead and put that back. That is level 3-4, and that is how silly, ridiculous it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again in a few days. Just want to check out that level high. Level high is 109. Whew. Level high is 109. That was my best, and I just was leaving stuff on the table. So that guy, Noobify, definitely was able to take care of business on that one. Alright guys, I'll see you again in a few days.